Northeast United have done it. Demolishing giant killers and tournament debutants Diamond Harbour FC 6-1 in the final of the 134th edition of Asia's oldest tournament, the Durand Cup, they managed to successfully defend their crown at the Vivekananda Yuba Bharati Kridangan on Saturday. Northeast have never lost a game at the Durand Cup over 90 minutes, as their coach Juan Pedro Benali was quick to remind us at the post-match press conference, and they have shown their efficiency and class throughout this run. They topped Group E with 7 points. They dismantled Bodoland FC 4-0 in the last 8 and then got past Shillong Lajong 1-0 in the semis. Meanwhile, Diamond Harbour had surprised all by beating 3 ISL teams en route to the final, including 16-time Durand winners East Bengal in the semis and a clinical away win over Jamshedpur in the quarters. A huge contingent of DHFC fans made it to the gargantuan home of football in Kolkata, hoping they would create history by winning the prestigious tournament in their first go. Meanwhile, many passionate fans of the ISL club Northeast had also lined up at the stadium as the Highlanders began the final as favourites. There was a glittering closing ceremony and a sharp shower before the early kick-off at 5:30 p.m. Northeast mastermind Juan Pedro Benali brought in Huidom Thoi Singh and Parthiv Gogoi into the starting lineup to join his brightest talent Aladdin Ajare, the Moroccan striker, in a potent front three. They lined up in a 4-3-3 with captain Miguel Zabaco leading the defence and Andy Gaitan acting as the fulcrum in midfield. Former Mohun Bagan coach Vicuña also lined up in a 4-3-3, skipper Joby Justin and Slovenian forward Luka Marcin leading the line, Mikel Cortázar giving solidity to the defence and Daniel pulling the strings in midfield. Northeast were expected to take the initiative in the game. The team had experienced ball players and a sizzling chemistry, but it was DHFC who began faster. However, the Highlanders, playing in white, nearly got the opening goal as Moroccan Ajari, the star striker of the tournament and ISL's top scorer last season, tested Mirshad with a long ranger and Parthiv headed the follow-up into the keeper's hands. Thereafter, the Navigators began to shine and create a flurry of chances, testing tournament's best keeper Gurmeet Singh as Joby and Luka got into the game. Joby not only tested him from long, but also had a header saved from close range. DHFC were running the midfield at this juncture, and in the 27th, the skipper, Joby Justin, nearly opened the scoring after a Samuel pass found him in close range, but he shot into the side netting. Thereafter, the game turned on its head as Vicuña's boys paid the ultimate price for not taking their chances. In the 30th, Gaitan floated in a corner. After a melee, Mirshad parried a weak shot from Mayakkanan right into the path of defender Ashir. He tapped it home, and just like that, the defending champions were ahead. This changed the entire complexion of the team from Northeast, whose devastating moves down the wings cut open the hapless DHFC defence time and time again. The Highlanders began pressing high and with just a few passes stormed into the opposition ranks. Ajari was proving the wrecker-in-chief as his darting runs down the left multiple defenders in their way. His pass to Parthiv opened the door for the second right at the stroke of half-time. Parthiv ran past his man before curling it beautifully into the far corner with a diving Mirshad failing to get his hands on the ball. Both teams had chances before half-time arrived, but it remained 2-0. The proverbial dagger through the heart of DHFC was put in by Thoi. 5 minutes after the break, Ajari controlled a lovely chipped ball from Nunez and then squared it to him. It was laid out on a platter and the forward obliged, and it was 3-0. DHFC weren't giving up and had a good spell once again at this juncture. Lian Sanga testing the keeper from range in the 63rd. Then in the 68th minute, they pulled the goal back. Mandi's corner was headed by Joby and it took a wicked deflection of Marchin before going past Gurmeet. Now it was 3-1 and DHFC fans were hoping for a grand comeback, and the atmosphere was electric under the lights. They did have their chances, but again squandered them before Jairo finished off the game as a contest with a well-taken goal in the 81st. He latched onto Mirshad's punch on the edge of the box before rifling home a powerful shot past the custodian. It was starman Ajari who created the 5th goal. His touch, dribbling and pace were too much to handle for the defenders on the night, and in the 85th, his precise square ball was met by Andy Gaitan at the far post. It was now a hammering with the score at 5-1. Finally, Ajari himself got on the score sheet in stoppage time through a penalty to add to his 3 assists in the final. 6-1 is the joint second biggest win in the history of the competition, and the Northeast fans went crazy in the stands as celebrations began in the centre of the field. Team owner John Abraham was part of it and was a picture of jubilation as he joined his players. He reacted to the win. All losing quarterfinalists were awarded 15 lakh rupees each and their semi-final counterparts 25 lakh. DHFC as the losing finalists got 60 lakh while Northeast walked away with a whopping 1.21 crore as the winners. It was all Highlanders on the podium as well. Moroccan maverick Aladdin Ajari won both the Golden Ball as the best player of the tournament and the Golden Boot as the highest scorer, having netted 8 times including a hat-trick. He spoke to us.
We win, so we really enjoy and we will see inshallah in the future again, inshallah.
Gurmeet Singh was named the keeper of the tournament.
We are proud and we are feeling good, sir. It's our second trophy and back-to-back we defend our title, so it's a great feeling.
Redeem spoke about team spirit.
This is the Wolf, the Highlander Wolf. I'm glad we are the champion again. It's all about the teamwork and it's a great bonding between us and we did what the job was given to us by the coach and we did good.
We asked master tactician Banali how they not only clawed their way back into the game but also steamrolled their opponents. Even as he was speaking, the wild celebrations seeped into the press conference room.
In the first 25-30 minutes, they had lots of chances. Then something clicked together for you guys. I mean, scored a goal from a corner. Then your wing play became, it completely changed. It became magnificent. So what really transpired during that period?
We expect that, you know, that's normal, especially when a team who consider you bigger, the motivation is very strong in the beginning. We spoke about it, we said the 15, 20, first minutes, we need to hold, let them open, let them create, let them think that they can do it, and then we go. You know, it's very important because this kind of teams, you know, they always echelon like all the teams when they see you, you're on the paper copy. That's it.
On Aladdin Ajari's performance.
No, we didn't stop it for scoring, but we know that Allah always attracts 2 to 3 players to defending. Now, considering his quality, all the teams, they start looking at him and start to defend him. Then we're trying to make the other players free. We take him out from some zones where they can mark him easily. And thanks for it first.
On John Abraham.
Great person, great boss. He's always behind us. We know we are in a very special moment of the year, but he never put his hand down. All the time with us, and of course we are with him. Whatever decisions he makes, or perfect or great, he's behind us and we are behind him. He is we can say, the owner of the boat.
It's a great feeling. It's to write history. This is a great club, great people. For all the region, you know, they have chance to smile. I hope we give them more happiness. And this is the beauty of football. We need more. And we want to play ISL, we want to play Super Cup, we want to play football. We want to see the field, get stadiums full. And those guys are amazing. You know, they deserve the best. Also the other team.
Kibu Vicunia spoke about what his team takes away from this Durand sojourn.
You beat 5 ISL teams, beat 3 of them. You had your moments in the other 2 matches as well, including today. So what are the learnings you are taking away from this tournament, especially against ISL teams?
Especially that we have to be very subtle, because for example, we considered them to create counter-attacks, knowing that they have a lead and they have very good players, and we didn't stop the situations in the opponent half. It was one of our big mistakes. We didn't win the second balls, the set pieces. That is also a key that we are working and we are struggling. But yes, a lot of learnings. Learning that we can play well, but we have to defend better. See, this defeat is very painful. Lose 6-1, in my opinion, it was too much, because if you see the challenges that we had, etc. The game was even, but in both boxes, they were better.
So the grand footballing carnival of the 134th Durand Cup has ended, with Northeast United successfully defending their crown in Kolkata. That's it for our Durand Cup coverage for this year. This report was compiled and narrated by Shaurya Chaudhary, produced by Mahendra Singh Lalas.